So to take the drive out, you just pull this lever and
You want to go around in a nice high circle, turn both of them to the right.
So do you really change the game again? Hey there, welcome to another amazing episode of Talking Kayaks with Aliex. Today we want to talk about the Hobie 360 technology drive. Hey guys, we're right here at iCast. We got a sneak peek from Hobie. Do you guys hate me?
What's that? No, we don't hate you. We love you.
Good, so
this is the all-new Mirage Drive 360. It's pretty awesome. The fins oscillate like that in any degree. So if you pay attention to this arrow right here, it basically points you in the direction of which way your fins are facing. So if you go into a tight area and you want to get out of there, shimmy to the left or right or backwards, it's very easy. Same pedal stroke. And another cool feature is the kick-up fins. If you come into contact with something and you hit the bottom, these fins will fold back up and push down back into position. New adjusters on the drive too, these are pretty cool. So there's one more adjustment setting on here with these little trigger pulls, so you can really dial it in for how tall of a person you are.
That's to adjust the where you put the pedals, right? Like if you want it closer to you or further away?
Yeah, so these shafts can go further or closer to the seat depending on how tall someone is. It'll be available this fall, and it'll only be available in the Pro Angler 12 and 14 in the Arctic camo color. And the reason for that is we had to design a completely new well to integrate with this gearing system, which controls the drive and allows the fins to completely turn around like that. So it's a new boat. It'll be available this fall. Check out Hobie.com. We have a lot of information and videos up there, and if you got questions, call her at your local dealer.
Can you show that kicking thing?
Yeah,
like when you
so when you come into contact with something, these will fold up like that. And actually, if you really get real shallow, you can almost helicopter them around.
Wow.
But and then as you're pedaling, they'll be forced forward back into position like that.
So when you start again, they're just gonna go.
Yeah, as soon as you start pedaling, they just go right back into position. So if you remember, well, on some of our other drives like the Classic and the 180, you know, this is a susceptible area of the fins for damage if you're contacting logs or rocks or whatever, and these fins will just hit that and fold right out of the way.
Wow, that's amazing right there.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Changing the game again, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. You know, we try to innovate as much as possible, and we all love kayak fishing and kayaking, and hopefully this is a new tool to help people catch more fish, hold their position a lot better, and I think it's going to make a big difference. Now
the boats are still going to have their own rudder system. That is not changing. Can that one take the old drive? Can that new modified PA take the old drive?
It cannot, and really there's no need for the old drive once you have this, you know.
In case you lose one or something.
It's I mean, that's a good point. It's it does have a connection point on here for leashing it down and stuff like that. It does weigh a little bit more. It weighs 9.5 pounds, so it's got a nice carry handle there though.
Yeah, but compared to 20 pounds on the other drive, it's
pretty cool. There's also a new locking system, so it's just one little lock and it falls right into position. And then it's nice because you can just pull it out, put it behind your car seat or whatever.
What's the warranty on that? How many years?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years warranty. Thanks, man. 3 years warranty.
Cameo from River's Edge.
I should know.
Hey. Oh, we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah,
what's up?
Southwestern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, awesome.
For the price of $47.99, you get a Pro Angler 14 with Mirage Drive 360, and a Pro Angler 12 is going to be $46.49. So a little bit more expensive, but many years of technology and innovation went into this thing, and there's a lot more gears and moving parts on the boat.
It's not just the drive, it's the boat also, so there's a lot of R&D that went into it. 6 years?
6 years, believe it or not. It's been fun to keep a secret for that long, but it
must be hard. Maybe you should work for the CIA or something.
CIA.
Because maybe you
working for Hobie pretty much is like working for the CIA.
Yeah, maybe you do. Yeah.
But you want to go check out the boat a little bit? Here we are in hot and muggy Orlando.
Terrible weather.
These are a couple of boats that we've had around the country already. We've been using them on photo shoots and video shoots, but this is what the well looks like. And on the left-hand side, you have this handle that this is how you control your drive. So your drive will be in there with the arrow oriented forward and your handle oriented forward, and then as you spin it, that arrow will move, and you can spin it infinitely in either direction. Take a closer look. you'll actually see a gear right here. So that gear locks in with this one, and that's what is allowing your drive to spin like this. And it's also a lot easier to put in and out. There's just this one little lever. So you know how we have our click and goes on our 180 drives and our classic drives? This one just pops right in automatically. When you want to pull it out, you just have to make sure your fins are forward. You know, push that back and pop it right out. It's a pretty cool new color. Not everyone's gonna love it.
It's blue. Blue is my favorite color, so there you go.
It's a cool new color. We're calling it Arctic camo blue. Arctic blue camo.
On the models, the only thing that changed was the drive. Everything else stays the same.
Yes, everything's the same except for this is a new steering system, so it's got a different steering handle on the left side. A lot of different mechanics that go into here, and then stuff that connects with the drive here too.
Did anybody try to steer them with both the rudder and the...
Yes, if you actually use the rudder and the drive together, you can literally turn on a dime. Basically, because the drive's off center, it's a little bit more forward. It acts kind of like a trolling motor, or maybe even a bow thruster that you would have on a boat. So a lot of people will use the rudder and the drive in combination, or just use the drive by itself in really calm conditions to steer the boat. And then another cool thing is, if you're fishing shallow water environments and you use a power pole, you know how you power pole down and say you're fishing into the wind, your boat wants to turn around. You can use the drive to keep yourself in position in combination with the power pole and just fish an area. As kayak anglers, we're used to fishing over our side and doing whatever we have to do to catch the fish. Now you can whip around, keep your cast in front of you, be a lot more comfortable in the water.
So do you really change the game again?
I think we did. I'd like to, I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone enjoys using this thing. And you know, with Hobie, we're constantly trying to innovate, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
The underwater demo, right? Maybe we should do a race?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
They're gonna make the 360 on the PA 12 and 14, and we're right here in the water testing it, the 12. Now, see that little arrow? That's pointing where this thing is going. So if you want to go to the left, turn it to the left and it turns. It even turns in circle if you wanted to. Look at this, it's turning in circle. We're going around in circle. Circle, circle, circle. Now if you want to go in reverse, you just turn that dial all the way in reverse, and then you just go in reverse. Look at this, we go in reverse, guys. Hopefully I don't hit anything. There's not a lot of fish in the water right now. You want to go forward, just turn the dial. Let's go to the side. Look at this, going to the side and now forward. Once you get used to this, it's definitely a game changer. Now it's pricey though, it does cost money, but hey, anything cool costs money. I'm not gonna give them hate for this because I spent 6 years working on this prototype. 6 years. And for now they're just gonna have another PA line, and you're still gonna be able to get the PA 12 and 14 with the regular Mirage Drive. Now what happens if I turn both the rudder and the 360 drive? Well, what happens if now I just want to use the rudder system? You see, just using the rudder system, you could just use it like your standard Hobie. If you want to go in reverse, just turn the dial in reverse and go in reverse. These fins, if they hit something, they're gonna like break apart, and then when you start pedaling again, it's just gonna go to the position that it needs to. Boom, look at that. Wow, like this you could get out of any situation, man. This is the PA 12 with a 360 drive. I want to show you how to get the drive out. Put the pedal together and push this lever out, and you get the drive out. Let's go in 360 again. Like, both people will be afraid of this thing, let me tell you. And you still have all the Hobie stuff, the Hobie PA 12 for this year. The only thing that changes is just the receiver of the drive. Everything else is still your normal PA stuff, like your handles, your dual rudder control, your rudder. Now this will only take this drive, it will not take the old one. Let's get on the Hobie new 360. All right guys, 360. I'm turning with the 360 drive. It does turn like crazy. Hey, you keep going in circle, you're going nowhere. I put it on one right now. Brought it very close.
So if you want to go around in a nice high circle, turn both of them to the right. Crank around in a circle like this. There you go. Watch that arrow on the drive. You can see where it's pointed.
Oh, nice.
If you want to go just straight into reverse with that arrow, you're going backwards. So just turn that gray handle all the way around.
All the way around.
Start, just keep pedaling while you're doing it too.
Oh, okay.
All the way into reverse. There you go. You're almost there. There you go. Going backwards.
So here I'm going reverse. Right, going reverse right now. I'm gonna turn the other way. All the way. So now I'm going forward. I'm turning with the rudder now. Nice. Woohoo! It is like a trolling motor on the water, man. It's really nice to have this 360 thing. Definitely takes some getting used to. Like, look at that. Tells you where it's turning. You're going forward. You're going to the right right now. You're going to the right. Now you're going forward again. And now you are. Anyway, guys, want to see more videos from iCast? I'm gonna link those here